Good morning, students. My name is Urmi Shah. I am Assistant Professor at LG Institute of Technology. I will be briefing you today regarding subject microcontroller and interfacing. Next module deals with rest all the modules, chapter number 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, all chapters are related to peripheral interfacing. Different peripherals we are going to interface that are listed here. So all the chapters, rest all the chapters are having the interfacing of different peripherals with 8051. So all this timer interfacing, keyboard interfacing, LCD interfacing, motor interfacing, ADC, DAC interfacing. So half of the portion from these chapters we will be seeing the practical applications of 8051 microcontroller by interfacing it with different devices, and we will be seeing the output for those devices.
Hi students, coming to the next topic in subject microprocessor is ADC interfacing. So ADC is analog to digital conversion, or whatever the signal we are giving in the waveform, that is an analog signal, and the digital information is everything in the form of ones and zeros. It's a number type representation. So we have to use analog to digital conversion interface. It is acting as an interfacing circuit. So let us see what is this ADC. Actually, the time taken by the ADC from the active edge of the start of conversion pulse till the active edge of the end of conversion signal is called the conversion delay. So before going to know about the ADC, you have to know about the conversion delay. What is it? Conversion. Conversion means you have to convert the signal. That is what is a wave, that it is a wave. The wave may be like this or it like this. So different wave signals will be there. This is analog signals. So a conversion delay is nothing but it is a time taken by the analog to digital conversion. The time taken by the ADC from the active edge. Active edge means the pulse that is raising. The raising edge you call it as active edge. So the raising pulse you call it as active edge. So the time taken by the ADC from the active edge of start of conversion. SOC means start of conversion pulse. So this is start of conversion pulse. Start of conversion pulse till the active edge of end of conversion pulse. End of conversion pulse or signals is called conversion delay. We have to convert analog signal to digital signals. Okay, so whatever the number it may be, so analog signal will be converted to digital. So to convert analog to digitals, we need a conversion delay. So the conversion delay is the time taken by the ADC from the active edge of the start of conversion to end of conversion. So whenever it reaches from start to end, then it will be represented in the form of digital. That output that you will get is the digital form. So this you call it as a conversion delay. The time taken by the ADC from the active edge of the start of conversion pulse till the active edge of the end of conversion pulse, that complete information you will get as a conversion delay, that will give the output as a digital data. Okay, so now let us see the general algorithm for ADC. Let me write the general algorithm. Means what are the steps that will be taken to convert the analog signal to digital signal. So first you have to ensure the stability of analog input applied to ADC. So first you have to ensure what is the stability of that analog input. Whatever the analog input we are giving, that we have to ensure the stability of analog input which is applied to this ADC interfacing. After that, you have to issue the start of conversion signal, SOC, start of conversion pulse to ADC. So we have to issue the signal to ADC that the signal is starting, okay, from active edge, the start of conversion pulse to ADC. And next step, after that it read end of conversion signal to mark the end of conversion process. So that is the third step. So after that it read the digital. So the signal we have written the data time taken for the start of conversion till the end of conversion. So the data is read from start of conversion to end of conversion. Then the conversion process will becomes to the end. Then we will get the output as digital data. So that we have to be read digital output of the analog data analog digital conversion as equivalent digital output. So which is equivalent to a digital output. So this is simple. So whatever the signal we are taking, so which waveform, it's whatever the waveform you have taken, that is analog waveform. So that you have to be read the active edge of the start of conversion pulse, and you have to read up to the end of conversion. So just read the start of issue the start of conversion pulse to ADC. After that read the end of conversion signal to mark the end of conversion. So then you will get the digital output. So this is the algorithms. So after for this the ADC interfacing, we will take the ADC chips, that is a 080 or 0809, which was a 8-bit CMOS successive approximately converter. So this is a pin diagram of ADC, analog digital conversion. So that the pin chip, maybe it is a 080 or 0809. The pin number is a 080 or 0809. So it is a fastest technique, the analog digital conversion is a fastest technique. And here the conversion delay is approximately, it takes 100 microseconds at a clock frequency of 640 kilohertz. So this ADC 080 or 0809 will take the conversion delay. The conversion delay is nothing but a time taken to convert the analog signal to digital signal, that you call it as a conversion delay. So the conversion delay approximately this ADC, this pin configuration will take 100 microseconds, whereas the clock frequency is 640 kilohertz. This is a clock frequency, which is quite low as compared to other converters. So when compared to other converters, so this ADC will, this 0808 and 0809 will take low frequency. It's a quite low frequency when compared to other converters. Okay, so this is a pin diagram of ADC. So it consisting of 28 pins, 1, 2, total 28 pins are there. 14 will be connected one side, another 14 will be connected another side. So here total we are having 8 analog inputs. So 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So total 8 analog inputs will be there. Means you can give 8 input signals, and SOC is the start of conversion, end of conversions. So and this is the data dB. So total dB, the data that will be digital data, whatever the data we have to be converted, that will be represented in, that is a 8-bit data. And this is a power supply and the clock frequency, ground pin, output control, and address latch enabled. So there are 3 address pins will be there for ADC. Okay, so the input is selected based on that address locations. With the help of these 3 address bits, which input has to be selected from 0 to 8. So total 8 input signals will be there. So which input we have to be selected, that is based on this address. So this is about the pin diagram. So in the next video I explain about the block diagram of analog to digital conversion with an example. Thank you.